be sharing with you my top 5 foundation brushes. And I've got 5 here to show you that are my absolute favorite foundation brushes of all time. I use them on a regular, everyday basis because they're just the best and they're always dirty, so that's just a nightmare. But let's just get into it. The first one that I want to show you doesn't come as a surprise to any of you, I'm sure. It is my Real Techniques buffing brush. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really dirty. It needs a wash and it is actually really gross, and seriously I need to go buy a new one because I've totally used this up. It is now the hairs, they're coming off and it just looks really nasty. But I'm absolutely in love with this one, so I just keep on using it. The thing about this brush is that it's amazing for blending in and really buffing in the foundation. So if you really want a nice seamless foundation look, then this is such a great brush. I am not really into those flat foundation brushes like the standard ones, but instead this one is so amazing, and you can easily build up your foundation to give you a full coverage with this one if you want to. The thing you do then is just dot on the product with this brush, and then it just leaves you with a nice full coverage. But if you just want a natural light medium coverage, then you can just blend it in circular motions all over your face, and it is just the perfect brush for that job. Seriously, I love it. I can't rave enough about it because it is probably my all-time favorite foundation brush. There, I said it and I mean it. Seriously, probably my favorite. Moving on to another Real Techniques brush. This is the multitask brush, and I use this one if I want a really natural finish to my skin, and I feel like that this one is best if you use liquidy, very watery foundations. So if I'm applying my Chanel Vase Lumiere Aqua foundation, for example, then I would use this one because it is really good for those really lightweight, watery foundations, and it just blends them in so nicely. And it is a multitask brush, so you can also use it for powder, for blush, for bronzer. So there's so many uses for this brush really, but I prefer to use it as a foundation brush. Then we move on to my Zoeva Silk Finish. This is number 102, and this is the rose gold one, as you can see. So freaking beautiful. But the thing I love about this one is that it has got a really dense head, as you can see. It is so dense and squishy, and it is just really tight in the hairs, so you can really build up a nice full coverage with this one. And I also actually use this for pressing in my concealer on those problem areas that I've got. So if I want to hide something extra on my cheek or wherever, then I just use this one to really press in the product onto my face. And I would say that I use this one when I want a full coverage. This is not really that great for just doing a nice natural light coverage look. But if I'm going for that full coverage look, then this is amazing and I love it, and I think the look of it is so chic and so beautiful, and I just really like it. It makes me so happy just to use it. In my mind, this is a real luxe brush because it really gives you a full coverage that makes you look like a movie star. I love it. Then I've got a drugstore brush here for you, and those of you who aren't from Denmark or Scandinavia, you probably don't know this brand, but it is called Nilens Jord. And this is the brush called Black Diamond Powder number 105. And as it says powder, no, it is a flat and once again kind of dense but kind of fluffy as well brush that I like to use for foundation. I think it's got the perfect size to blend it onto your cheeks and blah blah blah. I use this one if I want a nice natural everyday foundation look. So and I would say that this one works best with those kind of foundations that are a bit more fluidy and watery. So natural face, this is the thing. And the last brush is from Bobbi Brown, and this is their full coverage face brush, and once again this is actually quite similar to my silk finish from Zoeva. The bristles are kind of the same. I would say that this one is actually a bit more fluffy, even though it's still very dense and so on, but it is a bit more fluffy and just so lovely. I've just cleaned it so it looks so pretty, and the thing that I love about this one as well is that it comes in this little size, so it's really travel friendly if you're going on a vacation somewhere, something like that. So and it's just a really nice foundation brush to get a full coverage look. As it says, full coverage, it is a full coverage face brush, definitely. So if you're going for your full coverage, then this is a stuff. And I would say these kinds of foundation brushes that are a bit more dense in their hairs, they are so great for those thicker textured foundations. And that was my top 5 foundation brushes. And there were both some high-end ones and some middle price ones and some drugstore ones. I hope that you guys could find a foundation brush for you. I hope that my small descriptions could help you as well to find the perfect foundation brush. And if you liked the video and found it helpful, give me some thumbs up. And also subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram. And yeah, give me a thumbs up for wearing color for a bit of a change. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye! It just really makes my eyes look very beautiful in a way, if you get what I mean. They're not like that